Hey folks, welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. I know it's been a while, but we've had a lot going on. But I thought we'd take time and make a little video. We're getting down to the short days of Christmas. And every year, my wife at her job, they have a little Christmas present swap. And so because I do some woodworking and carving, I try to make things and give to her folks. And so this year we decided on a little decorative planter, this reindeer design. Years ago I had an uncle who was a carpenter, and he made some things like this and gave to my mother and other people. So I basically found his old one, and I hate to say it, through the years, being put in closets and took out of closets, things got broken. So I basically took the broken ones apart, used them as a pattern, and made a shorter design. But basically you just go get you a little half a sheet of plywood will make at least 10 of these deer. Just trace the figure out, or if you don't have a pattern, roughly just hind legs, front legs, the neck of a deer, and a separate piece of antler, and then you just staple them, brad nail them together. I go to the craft store or department store and get some thumbtacks, paint them red for the nose, little googly eyes, 1 can of brown spray paint, little off-white antique for the antlers, brad nail it together, paint it. Then we go to a craft store and get the different accessories. It doesn't cost a whole lot of money, but if you were going to sell these, you could make pretty good a little bit for them. I'd sell them for about $20–25 a piece. But let me back up. I'm going to let Miss Melanie come play Vanna, and I'll walk you through what we did and then show you the finished product. And here comes Vanna, all dressed up for Christmas with her antlers.
Merry Christmas.
But basically, Miss Vanna hold up the deer right here. Like I said, you just have the one piece, and I'm moving, the one piece front shoulder, the same exact thing on the back side as your back half. Now if you'll tilt it where I can see inside, a solid piece for the flowers to sit on, okay, and then 2 little thin side rails to keep your flower pot from falling off. And then the one piece head and neck, and then let me move to it, the antlers. All this can be done outside with a sawhorse, a little flat table, and a little handheld jigsaw. Like I said, you can glue it together. I prefer little brad nails. And then once you've got it assembled and painted and glued the eyes on, then we're coming over here and getting some garland. Just cheap garland. You cut it off in lengths, wrap it around the neck, tie it into a little wreath. And then we went back to the store and found some little cheap Christmas. And when I say cheap, I'm not saying they're not good quality. That's actually the cup I'm drinking out of right now. But just a basic little inexpensive coffee mug, brand new, dishwasher safe, microwave safe. You take it and then get you some floral foam. You can get several pieces of this for little or no money, and you shove that in the coffee cup. Now it's gonna make a little mess, but after it's over, if you don't want to keep this as a display, you can just take a knife, pull the flowers out, cut it out. You got a cup to drink out of. But then we're buying a little arrangement of poinsettia flowers at the same little craft store. We cut them off at the bottom instead of having one big stem, and then arrange them in the foam. And it makes a nice little coffee cup display. And then for your finished product, once you got that, come down here to the last one. And let's scoot some of these others out of the way. But there's your basic little arrangement. And like I said, you can just leave it like that for a decorative display. After the season, if you want to enjoy the cup next year, you can just pull the flowers out, put them somewhere else, or even put a small container of live poinsettias in there. You have options. Like I said, it makes a neat little arrangement, and like right now it looks like an assembly line, but we're putting the finishing touches on about 10 that will go to my wife's co-workers, and hopefully they'll have a nice little Christmas present. And each one's individual because they've all made one at a time, and it's a little personal touch, better than just going to the store and here's something they may never use. This can be passed down, because I know the one that I had to tear up and use as a pattern was honestly probably 30 years old. And you just don't see stuff like this all the time in the stores. So Miss Melanie, with your matching antlers, would you like to say anything right now?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Alrighty, and hopefully we'll see y'all down the road. We're going to get busy and go sneak these in and play Santa at her job. So if you get a chance and want to do a little personal touch for a gift, or you just want to use them for decorations around your house, like I said, the wood is very inexpensive. You can get all the wood you need, probably 20 bucks. And then like I said, everything else is just a few more dollars, just takes a little time. I could have actually made all these in 1 to 2 days, but we did have a little rain when I started. But hope everybody enjoys them. Something you might want to try, or something you might want to get out and look and try to find for yourself at a little store. Maybe somebody's making them like I do. But hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. We'll see you on down the road. Bye, Miss Melanie.
Bye-bye.
She does exist.